They say if you love your job, you'll never work a day in your life. But imagine if your job was loving. You'd live every day of your life, working in happiness. I had a great awakening one day when I stepped into an elevator with an elderly man who was seated in a wheelchair. He knew my name, and I couldn't place him. He began the conversation by telling me about a young man who, at the age of 24, had recently passed away from a disease that he also suffered from. I must have had sadness written on my face because immediately he said, "I'm not telling you this to make you feel bad. I'm telling you this because he would have died 10 years ago." He knew the names of all the volunteers who supported his life. And every day he lived beyond his life expectancy. He thanked them. And then it hit me. I was one of them. I also realized why I volunteered. I did it because it was fun. I never really thought about who I was helping, what impact I'd have on someone else's life. And then years later, this happens. At the end of our conversation, he said something to me that I'll never forget. He said, "Without people like you around, there may not be people like me around." It made me think about the impact we all have on each other's lives, the difference that we can all make for each other, really why we're here. The essence of humanity. For me, it all comes down to a simple word made up of 4 letters: love.